So in this video, we're gonna be talking about closing the sale from nurture lead all the way through paying clients and what this process looks like. So this is where we're actually going to get on the telephone, but because we've gone through this whole process and this whole kind of song and dance process throughout this magic land and technique and the nurturing of these leads, it has really fundamentally changed the psychology of the sale. As such, we're not just going in and speaking to a stranger. At this stage, this person will feel like they know you. They will feel like, you understand the problem that they are actually experiencing even better than they do. And not only that, but actually have the solution to get them where they want to go. And here you are now on the telephone. And really what takes place here is you really want to jump on the telephone with that prospect and start to do a needs analysis, right? You want to, as I say, sell like a doctor. So you don't want to go in there feeling like, oh no, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna do? What's the magic closing technique that I'm going to use for this that's gonna make them say yes and buy right now? We don't need to pull any rabbits out of our hat at this stage. All we're simply doing is jumping on the call. They've requested that we give them a call and speak to them. They've booked in a time on our calendar, and then we're just going to start off by saying, okay, sure. Well, look, tell me a little bit more where you are at this problem and what are you currently doing to solve it. And you're basically doing a diagnosis, and you're not going to be prescribing anything to this person. Like in the medical industry, before you've done a proper diagnosis. So the way that you want to do this is, let's use the example of the health consultant or wellness coach again. So you might jump on that phone call and you say, okay, no problems. Well, could you tell me a little bit more about what you're currently doing to improve your energy? Run me through what the problems you're experiencing are, and then they're going to be telling you all of those problems. And then you might be asking and probing for further questions. Well, what are you eating? What does your exercise regime look like? What time are you going to bed at night? And you're further just trying to identify what problem that they're experiencing. And what I see like most people do and most consultants do is that they get into this environment and they're basically squeezing all different areas of the body, saying, oh, does this hurt? Does this hurt? Does this hurt? Rather than, just saying, hey, where are you experiencing pain right now? And that's all we're trying to do on this call. It's finding out what the pain points are and really what is that kind of bruised knee and wound that we can kind of help them and address. So you're just going to want to get on there and probe them and do a good through needs analysis and find out where they're at. Then once you found out where they're at and all of the problems, then you want to start getting into, okay, what have you done so far to address this problem? And then you want to hear about how they were kind of tackling fixing this problem and what are some of the efforts that they're already making to do that. And at this stage, you don't want to ever mention your product, what you do or what you sell and how much you charge. Most salespeople and most consultants, they're basically looking for any opportunity just to freaking open their pitch and start pitching this person full blown. You want to take a completely different approach. You want to be leaned back in your chair, you want to be resting and just gathering all the facts. And before you jump on that call and go, yeah, I just want to, jump on the phone call and sell this person, you need to find out whether or not they're going to be a great fit for your program in any case. And The way that you do that is by asking questions. So once you've gone through that process and then you've asked them all of the questions and answer all of those questions, and you're confident at this stage that they're a good fit and they can proceed, tell them about how you can help them. Now, it's a very important distinction that I want to make, is that you will not be a good fit for everyone that you speak to. As much filtering, sorting, and siphoning that we want to be doing with our funnel, we're still going to be speaking to some people that might not be a great fit for the program. And if you get to this stage in the call and you realize that they're not a good fit, you need to shoot them straight. Just be honest and just say, look, I don't think that I'm going to be the best person to help you get where you want to go. And having the ability to do this, it's an incredibly powerful thing. And it's an empowering thing. And the only way that you can be confident to do that is to know that you've got to have a full calendar booked with people that are reaching out and wanting to speak to you. And there will be people that will be a great fit. So if that person isn't a great fit, just tell them, hey, look, based on everything that you've told me today, I don't think my program is gonna be the best thing for you to reach that desired outcome. So I don't want to waste your time or mine. No, I'm not gonna be a great fit, but I wish I could help you. But it's just not going to be a fair thing, and I'm not going to do just justice by going ahead with this, you know? So I really wish you all the best, but it's not gonna be a great fit for us to work together. And then simply just disconnect the call. Now, if they are a great fit, this is really where you want to transition and start to tell them that. So you want to say, hey John, it looks like you'd be a perfect fit for my program. And then you tell them why they would be a great fit. And you go on to basically say, this is what it would look like if you guys were to work together. And at this stage, you already know what those pain points are. They've already told you that they're really low on energy. They just need to get that zest back for life, or they don't have the vitality that they used to, and they really want to get that back. And then you would lead on say, well, it sounds like you'd be a perfect fit for our program. Correct me if I'm wrong, but from what you've told me today, is that what you're feeling like? Is that you're really run down and you don't quite have that same passion that you used to feel for life, or the same amount of energy and drive, and you really want to kind of feel young again and have that energy back? And then you'd go on to basically spend the next 60 seconds to describe what it is that your service provides. And then you would say it's something like, look, I feel that my service would be a perfect fit for you because essentially what we do is we've got this audit process where, you know, we go through and we'll do a checklist of everything that you're doing in your life right now and where we feel that you're losing energy. And then we'll write you a proven roadmap of 6 steps that you're going to need to do in order to really revitalize yourself again. And we do that through 4 ways. One way will be through our nutrition, and then through exercise and through sleep. And really just briefly outline how can you help them with that big problem that you just done the proper diagnosis for. And then at that stage, once you've kind of detailed the benefits of the services that you offer, you want to open them up for an invite to take the next step with you.